If you've been around a while, you know how exciting it was to see that Funko Pop designed a My Pet Monster. I looked at this thing and I thought, if this thing had eyes, it would be just like the real thing. So let's paint some eyes on it. First, we need some inspiration.
My Pet Monster.
When I saw the commercial for My Pet Monster, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. The handcuffs specifically, because you could break them and you could put them on your arm.
With My Pet Monster,
Look at that. I just thought that was awesome. Never ended up getting one of the dolls, and if you get on eBay now, they're crazy price. So it's a perfect size, Funko Pop size. It just needs some beady little eyes, right? So I decided to go with an acrylic paint, mostly because it's the only paint I have available. And what I'm going to do is outside in on this eyeball. So I'm going to water down the orange, and then I'm going to just dab it here so the yellow's still prominent, and then I'll just bring back that orange. I'm basically trying to recreate those veiny edges of the eyeballs. This was a lot harder than I realized it was going to be, and it took me a lot longer than I thought just to do some basic painting. Ultimately, these are only 3 colors, yet this still took me about an hour to do. It's been a while since I've painted, and it's been a long time since I painted little M&Ms like this, but it turned out pretty cool. And you can see here, I just get the little toothpick and scrape it off. And like I mentioned, the acrylic paint isn't permanent, so if I didn't like what I did, I could just scrape all of this paint off and it would go back to that zombie yellow eyes that it started with. So there it is, it looks pretty good. So now the green, and this was a tough decision because I wasn't sure how dark to make the green. I decided just to go directly out of the bottle with it because I realized right away as I was painting this, it's going to be hard enough just to paint a perfect circle. I had no idea it was going to be this difficult. It's turning out okay, but I spent about 30 minutes on that first eye and I was like, oh boy, this is kind of stressing me out. But you can see here, it looks pretty good as it started to dry, so I was happy with that. Tried to make both eyes the same, and that's one of those things where you just start small and just slowly work your way out from the center. I wanted to make sure both eyes at least looked the same, even if they didn't look exactly like they did on the actual doll. And now we're going to do the black pupils, and I was hoping to do these a lot larger, but after I went in there and started doing it, I thought, you know what, beady eyes, this is it. Good enough. At this point, after realizing how difficult it was to make the circles for the green, I thought I don't want to wreck it. It looks pretty good. So here we're going to do the little dots of white. This will give it the life. Boom. Boom. And after I did it, it was done, but I kind of wish I would have done it on the right side. I don't know why it would have mattered. It just seemed a little different up there, but you can see here it is. Not bad. I was really excited. I mean, you can see it here. You know, it's close, but not bad, especially compared to the original, which was just a zombie blank stare. I mean, look at this. It looks like it's missing something. And now we have zombie eyes. And after looking at this thing, I thought, you know what? I'm gonna paint it. I'm gonna go bright green. And so here it is. And you can see the comparison here. It's different, but the same. It just gives it a little bit more of a fun look to it. This is all part of the fun. I would say go out and give it a try and see how it works out for you. Hope you enjoyed this.